Hello, welcome to Jun's Kitchen. This is where I usually get groceries. Well, today I came here to get potato and onion. You can get onions and potatoes anytime you want, but it's season for potatoes and onions now, so you can get freshly produced potatoes and onions. So I'm going to make some kind of Korean style braised potato using those two. When you make braised potatoes and onions are all you need for that dish. But today I'm going to make this dish as a meal, so I prepared canned tuna for the protein. You can use ground pork or beef. Usually I dice those vegetables like this. You can make smaller or into other shapes. Well, so simple recipe. First, just heat the oil enough and then add potatoes first. Stir fry for a while, few minutes, until you can see the outside part of potatoes becoming a transparent kind of. And then add the onion and keep stir frying. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of crushed garlic, but it's my personal choice, so it's quite optional. Stir fry until the vegetable, especially onion, get transparent slightly, and then add soy sauce. I use 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, but if you want to make this dish as a side dish, you can add more, 1 or 2. After stir frying the soy sauce with vegetables, you can smell the soy sauce. Delicious smell, and then add the water. When you make this dish as a side dish, you need less water than this. Anyways, just leave it boil. When it starts to boil, cover the lid and leave it roughly 10 minutes. After that, just uncover the lid and then reduce the heat to the medium and braise the vegetables for a while to cook the potato completely. When the sauce reduced like this, more than a half like this, then you can add canned tuna. Tuna already cooked, so you don't need to cook too long. Just mix slightly and leave it until that sauce becomes thicker and reduced more. I usually add ground pepper, but it's quite optional too. I think it's almost done. Look, most sauce get reduced this much. Then you can turn it off the heat. When it's still hot, add the sesame oil and crush the sesame. Because I made this as a meal, basic flavor is savory. For the side dish, people add sugar and soy sauce. Instead of adding sesame oil and sesame seed crushed, you can add ground cheese on top. Still tasty. Well, finished. I hope you enjoy this dish.